Making a new course is a labor of love that takes a lot of time and effort. Launching your offer and remaining confident once your work is available for purchase can be a bit nerve-wracking at first. Despite the fact that this is common, there are ways to overcome it and be mentally prepared for your course's start. No matter if it's the first or the 50th launch. When a course is launched, you are putting yourself out there in a very public manner. As a result, you'll have to be extremely visible. Either you are launching one course or more courses. Here are some tips relevant for course launching phase. Tip No. 1. Use positive affirmation. There is a strong emotional charge to the word failure. Research has found a connection between failure and one's sense of self-worth. Meaning that when you experience failure, your brain is more likely to start fabricating stories like, only 1 or 2 students purchased my class, so it must not have been worth the price of admission. Implying that you're not good enough, which is simply not true. Your subconscious is trying to protect you from the possibility of failure. Doubt and fear about putting yourself out there will flood your mind. The word failure can be replaced with success. While the launch itself was successful, it might have fallen short of one goal while still accomplishing another. Be mindful of the way you're interpreting this. Keep an eye out for any thoughts that make you think you're a failure because of your launch or course, or even yourself. Tip No. 2. Face your phobia head-on. While getting your feet wet can be a bit unnerving, it's a great way to relax your mind. By facing a fear and realizing that it is not dangerous or even true, your mind learns to let go of that fear, like fearing no one will buy your course, for example. Use your imagination, write in a journal, or talk to a close friend or family member to help you achieve this goal. Sit with your thoughts filled with anxiety and trepidation. Keep an eye out for the sensations you feel in your body and the emotions they conjure up, a pit in your stomach or a lump in your throat. You're exposing your brain to the fear and eventually reducing it by going there. Tip No. 3. Put bricks of positivity. Worst-case scenarios are a common conclusion to what-if questions. If you're thinking about these questions, don't worry about it. Whenever your thoughts are about to take a turn for the worse, take a step back and ask yourself, what if my pre-sale goes well? Suppose it is a huge success and has a significant impact on both my students and me in terms of financial gain? Remember that the best-case scenario is just as likely as the worst-case scenario. Tip No. 4. It's not about you. Make a list of the reasons why you decided to create this course. The first thing you can ask is whether your course content will have impact on your students. As a teacher, you probably have a deep desire to spread your knowledge to others. You're helping your students and clients in some way, whether it's by helping them improve their quality of life, speed up their business, improve their health, or take up a new hobby. With your course, how many people can you positively influence? Rather than focusing on the numbers or the what-ifs, choose to focus on what you can control. Tip No. 5. Love to hear what your students feels about your course. Critiques should be viewed as evidence that you've made it rather than a source of anxiety or discouragement. This type of feedback indicates that your work was thought-provoking enough for someone to express their thoughts on it. You must decide whether or not your fear of being judged is strong enough to keep you from launching your course and reaping the benefits it has to offer. There are times when the feedback is a chance to learn and grow as an artist. In order to improve your course design, coaching methods, or onboarding procedures, determine whether the feedback you received was actually useful. In time, you may be able to make good use of the feedback you receive.
Tip No. 6. Discomfort is your ultimate friend. Finally, keep in mind that there will be no scorekeeping. In any event, no one is paying attention to your launch like you are. Accept the discomfort of this thought and know that by being uncomfortable, you're expanding both yourself and your business, so embrace it. This is a huge accomplishment in and of itself because you felt fear and did it anyway. It doesn't matter if you meet your course launch goals in a day or a year, because you took the leap and learned to be more agile in the process. Before you even open the doors to your launch, realize that this process is already a success. To overcome any obstacle, you only need a few mental tricks and course launching tips.